leader's not here. We check the dark corners, see black, so might be hiding. I'm just kidding, he's light-skinned. Oh, so how are we doing? What are you guys eating? What's going on? What do you have?
We got burgers.
Oh.
Mashed potatoes.
It's like a heavy meal, no sex tonight for the married couple. Going right to bed. Yeah, shouldn't have got those taters. Oh, man. Too bad you guys could have tried out some new positions. I invented one. You guys heard of the 69, right? Real pop. I did not invent that one. That's, I do remember being a kid, though, when I saw, when I first heard of the 69 position, I was under the impression that there was a list of all the positions, each one had a corresponding number that just fell 69th on the list. Then I got older and I saw how the numbers fit together. I was like, oh, I see what you're doing. That's when I invented the 96 position. It's where you and your lover proceed to fart on the back of each other's necks. Nobody gets pregnant. Oh man, that's a smaller bathroom in here. So you're not going to see a lot of guys going there in pairs. You're not going to see them anywhere in pairs. They don't do that thing that women do where they go to the bathroom together. Kind of a homophobic place, the men's bathroom. There's a rule. I don't know if you ladies know about this. But there is a rule in the men's bathroom, and I don't know how anybody ever learns it, because nobody ever explained it to me, but guys instinctively just happen to learn this. Just kind of how women automatically know how to do the towel turban thing right out of the shower. It's the unspoken 1 urinal buffer rule, which states if I go to the bathroom and I gotta pee, but there's already somebody at this urinal, I'm not allowed to go to this urinal. Apparently there's some sort of scientific law to the space-time continuum. We get all sorts of screwed up if our exposed penises are that close together. So I gotta give them a 1 urinal buffer. Well, folks, I am not a rule follower. I'm a bit of a loose cannon. So what I like to do is find one of those huge bathrooms, like the sports stadium, like 15 urinals, and one dude all the way down at the end just by himself. Got the opportunity here to give this guy a 13 urinal buffer. But I told you I'm a loose cannon, folks. I'm not homophobic. I'm not scared. I like to have a little fun. So what I like to do is walk up to the urinal right next to him with a little slow saunter, humming a little share as I do so. There we go. Ladies in the house. Get up to the urinal next to his, and I take a wide stance, you guys, like I'm riding a horse. Stance is so wide, side of my shoe touching the side of his shoe. Feeling start to squirm, unzip my zipper with an awful moan. Oh. Then as the business starts to happen, I can feel me real uncomfortable. I like to say, kind of under my breath, I don't know if you can clearly hear it. I'm just pretty sure he heard what I said. That looks good enough to eat. The guy never washes his hands. He always jets right out. He's scared of queers, but not scared of germs. He does not wash his hands. Yikes. Oh man, you guys hear about this cookie monster? Not eating only cookies anymore. Yeah, a lot of American families upset because their morbidly obese children are watching the Sesame Street. They're blaming it on the children. First off, parents, he's a monster. So if your child wants to be like a monster, I do want to suggest that you don't let your kid watch that Charlize Theron flick. Of course, I'm talking about Mighty Joe Young. It's a terrible movie. Don't let your kid watch it. And also, he's still calling himself the Cookie Monster. Only occasionally eating cookies, but he's still the Cookie Monster. It's like me calling myself an ice cream man when I sell aluminum siding door to door. Oh no, I'm still the ice cream man, because occasionally I might have an ice cream sandwich in my lunchbox. Hey parents, you want to really teach your kids not to eat nothing but cookies? Have the Cookie Monster continue with his nothing but cookies diet, then die live of a heart attack live on Sesame Street. Then while your child is crying, Mom, Dad, what happened to Cookie Monster? Say he's dead because his fat ass ate nothing but cookies. Now shut the fuck up and eat your orange slice. Parenting tips. So I'm going to make a great uncle. Oh man, you guys. It is Ash Wednesday. We are kicking ass and taking names, right? Or St. Peter is in the book of life. Oh, man. I'm giving up putting stuff on my forehead for Lent. That's what I'm doing. I'm not against it. I don't want people to think I'm black. I'm just kidding. I'd love it if people thought I was black. It would be delightful. I get invited to things but I don't normally get invited to. I don't know what, though. I don't know what black people get invited to because I'm never getting invited to those things. I just feel left out. That's all I'm saying, folks. Oh, I just want to be president. And I feel like we've gone black. We can't go back. I no longer have a shot. So we've got a sex toy in the audience. I want to know. Who owns one? Come on, don't lie to me. Quit holding out. Ladies? No sex toys? Fellas? Nobody's got one of those flashlights? Have you heard about these? It's crazy because there's some shame involved, isn't there? I mean, there's a double standard. If a woman buys a sex toy, it's like, yeah, she's horny. But if a guy buys a sex toy, it's like, oh yeah, he's lonely. So they give you a little disguise sex toy called the fleshlight. Looks like a flashlight, but it's not. No batteries, instead, fake vagina. Which is very convenient in a blackout. I grabbed that immediately because nobody can see me fucking it. I'm not good at talking to women. I'm terrible at talking to women, if that's not already evident. I think a big part of that is I never had any good relationship, and people with good relationships to look up to growing up. My dad, 3 failed marriages, spends most of his time online in the world of EverQuest, which is like World of Warcraft, only lamer. That's where he goes on dates now. And then my mom is currently on her 4th marriage, and I'm not sure how that's going. The only person that ever gave me advice talking to women was this guy named Chet Watkins, who was the coolest guy in 7th grade. Very braggadocious. I like to think if he was here right now, none of his words would have changed. He'd be the same guy. Matter of fact, I think he's here. You guys want to meet Chet Watkins?
Yeah!
Oh, let me bring him up. What's up? Hey, what's up? You're pretty good with chicks. You're real good with the chicks. Last night at this party, boy-girl party, met this chick. One thing led to another. We ended up at her place. I figured, no big deal. No big deal. I figured lots of chicks. Figured so many chicks. Figured so many chicks. You ever heard the term sticky fingers? People call me chicky fingers. That's how many chicks I finger. I figure a lot of chicks. I figure so many chicks. When she walks up to me and says, hey, let me have your digits. I don't know if she's asking for my phone number or my fingers. And even if she's asking for my phone number, I know it's just so she can call me and say, hey, can I get fingered? I figure a lot of chicks. That chick last night, she had a good time. I know because I asked her. I was like, hey. She was like, wow. And I was like, remember when I was fingering you? And she's like, you mean like just a couple of minutes ago? And I was like, exactly. She goes, yeah, I remember. And I was like, well, did you have a good time? She said, I guess you have to go now. I was like, damn right, I got places to go and chicks to finger. Figured a lot of chicks. But folks, I was not always the fingering phenom that you see before you. Now, there's a lot of advice out there that I want to impart on you. That if someone would have gave me, when I first got into this fingering game, would have saved me 6 months of bad fingering. First off, fellas, it's not enough just to put your fingers there and hold them still. Chicks like it way better when you move your fingers around. I'm going to show you a few patterns and techniques. Now, if you use these, there is a royalty fee involved. 5 cents a finger. Just put my name on the envelope. Chet Watkins. Your postman will deliver it to me because I fingered her. Fingered a lot of chicks. This one I call the safety scissors. Chicks love this. Now, if you give her more spirited chick, one of those cougars, you might have to give her one of these. Now, the chicks you want to stay away from are the ones you can do this to. Hang loose. Fingered a lot of chicks. I see we got some chicks in the audience right now. And you're like, I wish he hurried up and finished his set so I could ask him to finger me. Well, first off, chicks, the answer is yes, I will finger you. But before the fingering commences, we gotta establish 3 ground rules. Rule number 1, I am allowed to tell my friends about it. Rule number 2, you are not allowed to tell yours. I might want to finger them as well. I can have you finger blocking me. And rule number 3 is the pretty woman rule. Don't even try to kiss me on the mouth. No kisses, strictly fingers. All right, y'all, let's Chet Watkins. Rest in peace. He died of carpal tunnel. So we got any college students here tonight? Nobody in college? Fuck education, am I right? Fuck it in its degree holding ass. I don't think that's where you hold the degree, but anywho, I've been concerned because of all these campuses are dangerous places. Sometimes, girls walking around late. I gotta be careful because they got these campus rapists out there, and you don't want to not use the body system, ladies. It's a dangerous place, and most people have been affected. This is what I'm doing, taking a minimum 20 hours out of my own life every week, going around, and what I do is nobody sponsors me, trying to get a sponsor. No one accepted my offer, so I'm just doing this on my own. What I like to do is I go to a random college campus real late at night. And I hide in the bushes, and I wait for a girl to walk out through campus, like 2 or 3 in the morning, all by herself. As she passes my bush, I jump out and I say, "What the hell is the matter with you? I could be raping you right now, destroying your soul." And I give her an informational pamphlet, send her on her way. I care, folks, I care. Thanks so much. I'm Jamie Campbell.